Aries, hey best friend, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dion. You can call me the goddess of love because I love you, I love me, I love everybody, right? After all, there is no greater goal than to love, and even God is love. How are you doing today, my beautiful, beautiful best friends? I hope that this message finds you well. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your first time here, okay? So this is a love channel and a love reading, but it's not your typical love channel or your typical love reading because this is all about you. Before you can fill your cup of love to, before you can give your cup of love to anybody else, we are filling ourselves up to overflowing, and then we are able to bless others from our overflow, no longer depleting from ourselves to pour into anybody else first, right? Right? So how are you guys doing? I hope that this message finds you well. Oh my goodness, I don't know how much of me you can really see. It's like really bright behind me. All that good stuff. My normal table is sunned out right now. It's kind of warm already today. Oh my goodness, y'all. So anyway, as promised, we are here to give you a relationship reading, Aries. Yes, yes, yes. Now, the thing about these relationship readings that I'm doing, this relationship reading that they are sending, when it comes to your partner, right? They're going through their own healing as well. They've been filling themselves up to overflowing. They're going through, and sometimes some of us are a little further along than the other. But the whole point is we're not going backwards and now looking for information on how you can interject yourself into this situation or change an outcome or anything else. What we're doing is understanding and overstanding the energy that they're going through as well, because they're going through their own healing. And we are now incorporating two different healings together. You understand? So we're not just putting everything on them or not just taking everything on to ourselves. We are knowing that we're balancing things out still, okay? So, if you're just trying to find out information about what they got going on in their world and all this other stuff, please, there are plenty of places on YouTube land that you can find that. This is not one. I am not a tarot reader. I am an oracle and a messenger, okay? I do use oracle cards and intuitive messages to connect to you guys, but there is no tarot on this channel, all right? Sorry, it's not here. But we are going to get this message out. Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, I ask you now to come and dwell with us, me and my Aries best friend. Show me what you would have me to say for the highest good and the highest good of all. Please allow me to be a vessel and give them the messages that they need to receive at this time. Because we know that we were not put here to be by ourselves. We were put here to love, and we were put here to be loved, and we would like to do that in a new way. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. We're doing where you've been, where you are, where you're headed still, okay? But this time, instead of it just being you, we're going to have, I'm going to do 3 rows. Okay? I'm going to tell you who I'm talking about. When I'm talking about, the top row is going to be them. Middle row is going to be you. The bottom row is going to be your connection together. When I come from the bottom of the deck, it's how the Holy Spirit is helping this connection, you guys, the whole situation, and you just may be unaware of it, okay? All right, let's jump in, get the overall message for this reading. Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, those who are here to help usher in love and light in this new age. Show me what you have me to say. Valiant courage, bottom of the deck. Take action with passion, okay? Whew. Do nothing haphazardly. Seriously, that's even love, Aries. Holy Spirit, thank you. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty is the overall message for your reading today. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. You live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledge it and allow it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. In native traditions, walking in beauty means honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience sacred communion with the Creator and in all things, including oneself. Um, ooh, I'm hearing creating beauty within your relationship, creating this healing that you guys are doing um, individually, because even if you are together, some aren't, some are. Even if you aren't together, even if you are together, again, creating beauty around you and understanding. Listen, my happiness isn't based on whether you perform or not. My happiness comes from within me, regardless of what we have going on in this relationship. My happiness comes from an outside source, which is an inside source, which is inside of me. See, the universe, right? But what we know now is that we are tapped into the universe, and that we are a part of the universe, and that it's all a part of us, right? There is always beauty around you and within you. The sacred traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the songs of the early bird. You can smell it in the aroma of fresh breaking bread, and you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. Also, I'm hearing don't expect the worst. If you expect the worst, still the same situation in anything, even relationship. You expect the worst is what's going to emerge. Expect to see the beautiful things that you deserve. Expect to see beauty walk out in front of you. Expect it, and it's going to happen. You're creating a new world. You're creating a new way. You're creating a new everything, right? So why not create beauty and create peace and create happiness? And that is the vortex that you're looking for in life, period. And if your relationship is bringing you happiness and peace and understanding, then it belongs in that vortex, and it's worth striving towards. So if it doesn't make you feel beautiful, and it brings you pain, and it brings you, nothing but pain, not learning pains, because we know that there are growing pains and learning pains. It just happens. But there's a pain that just happens because it isn't aligned with you. That's a whole different kind of pain. So understanding that difference and creating that beautiful universe in front of you that you want to see already, all right? Believe that it's already there. See it, live it, walk it, not necessarily putting everything into action. We'll get further into that. It doesn't mean you have to do anything, because you're not a beggar, you're not a borrower, you're not a lack, you're none of these things. So you don't have to chase anything. We don't chase, we attract. Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of the highest vibration, give me the where we've been, where we are, where we're headed. Full moon, bottom of the deck, completion, culmination. An old cycle has ended, and it's time for a new one to begin. How have you guys been? Yes, I'm getting this. Y'all, it's coming out. But y'all know I'm not going to rush nothing anyway either. I'm not. We get all the information that we need to get when we're supposed to get it, right, Spirit? I wasn't allowed to take it. And for the connection, Spirit. Wow, this is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so where they've been, right? Whew. Learning that they need to create some boundaries, and I'm starting with them yet, all right? Because that's the way it goes, all right? So learning that they needed to create some boundaries in their life, like things just weren't going the way that they were supposed to go for them. But that, when you're not walking in the way that you're supposed to walk, things come and they have to be let go and released and let go of, So the nettle card is here to say that they realized, your person realized that they had to create some boundaries. And they couldn't just keep walking the same way they were walking, okay? And this is in any aspect, all right? Because again, like I say, everybody's going through their own. So I'm going to do this way, all right? So they've been figuring out that they need to set some boundaries because everything wasn't, it's not peaches. You can't come with me. You can't be here picking. This person is okay. This person is not okay. This drug is no longer useful for me. I need to let it go. This drink isn't, blah, blah, blah. They've been getting those nudges. Where they are right now, they're getting intuitive hits with the selenite spiritual activation. They are activating in their spirituality. God is talking to them. The Most High is talking to them. Their spiritual team is having conversation. However they're handling it, but it is going down. So if you're wondering, are they going through something too? They are getting their spiritual activation as well. You guys are both going through this. I told you. And where they're headed, they're finding their confidence. They're going to find their confidence. They're heading to find their confidence. That's where they're going, if you wanted to know. Where you've been healing aspects of yourself, healing aspects with your mother, healing aspects with Mother Earth. You've been on this voyage of healing. And now you are going through this rebirth of yourself, okay? Rebirth, release, integration, integrating this new way of being into grounding it in now, right? You've learned all these new things, you learned all this new way of being, and now you're grounding it in, all right? So where you're headed is getting ready to walk into your abundance. Walk into everything that you planted is ready to be harvested, all right? Okay? Now, for the connection, you've used your intuition. Both of you have when it comes to this connection. It's been a long time coming with this connection, is what I'm getting. All right? But your ancestors, both of you, because this is the connecting, both sets of ancestors are rooting for you. Both sets of ancestors are applauding you for how far you guys have come on each individual level and as together. This union is going to heal something within your bloodline. This union is going to make something better within your bloodline for future generations. That's why the past generations are so excited. Maybe you've come from divorce or abuse or seeing whatever when it comes to relationships with your parents is what I'm hearing for generations. I'm hearing generational curses. But it's time to break those. You're breaking those chains. You're breaking those. And you have support all around you guys holding this union together. It's some even that have had people who passed over that were rooting for you before they passed. They are saying, yes, we are here still rooting for this to happen. Okay? Where you're headed is premonition and awakening. Okay? Because you guys are so powerful together, there's a reason. There's a reason. Because you two together are creating a wonderful universe. There's a reason that you two are meant to come together. There's a reason that it was so hard for you two to come together. There's a reason that people tried to tear this apart. There's a reason that people tried to tear it apart with the dandelion cloud, but they were never able to. Because you guys continue to persevere through everything, because your journeys, your paths were connected. Connected. So you've received dreams about him, her. You've seen it, and you know how powerful this connection is, or you wouldn't even be here asking. It wouldn't have come together. Okay? But there is some emotions that are being healed on both sides. You're helping each other heal. Even through separation, you help each other heal. And some of you have been on an emotional ride with this situation to begin with. But now it's time for alternate choices, alternate decisions. You say, I'm going to let it, you made alternate choices. You say, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let God handle it. I'm going to leave it where it is. And that's why you went through a rite of passage. You just had to. You had to. It's all a rite of, everything we go through gets us to another level, y'all. And it's hot. All right? But you got the insight that you needed to help bring that cycle to a close. The one that needed to close. And that's why everything else is coming to fruition. All right? And we're not saying today, tomorrow, or we could be saying today, tomorrow. It's not about a timeline. It's knowing, inside of you, you feel it. We can't ignore it because you feel it. So we have to talk about it. All right, let's keep going. Holy Spirit. Ancestors, spirit guides, and angels are the highest vibration. Yeah. I'm not as young as I used to be. But yes, it's time for these things to start coming together. Where they've been, because I don't want to run out of time either. Where they've been. You have first light, rejuvenating rain, crossing bridges. And that's on top of creating boundaries. So yeah, letting people go. You can't go with me. You can't be here. People, places, things that we're no longer serving had to go. People, places, things that we're not supposed to be had to go. Holy Spirit. I'm serious, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking. All right? So they had to begin a new cycle, close out an old cycle so they could begin a new one. This is where they've been. Ending old cycles, clearing out the past stuff, and getting ready to cross some bridges. All right? So now, where they are now, they're like, oh, my heart needs joy. I feel like there's joy around me. I told you, spiritual stimulation. They're getting activated, okay? So now they're like, hey, I got to follow my heart. I got to follow the way of joy. And they're taking their first steps now, okay? So where they're headed, the more they step into their sensuality and their confidence, breaking trail. Understanding that a breakthrough, a whole new way of being is here, right? And they're starting to believe in magic and ready to step into their power, all right? That's what's going on right now. Where you've been surrendering to the journey, looking at things a whole new way, ascending the mountain, like not letting nothing hold you back, continuing to keep going forward and seeing this abundance pour into your life. That's where you've been. So now, where you are right now, on top of the snake card with the rebirth, you got the phoenix now with transformation. You are changing on a cellular level. Things for you are changing on a cellular level. Spirit, is there anything that you want to say on this abundance or autumn card? Abundance is where you're headed. Know that you have fellow travelers all around you. Yep, it's time for you to step into your relationship. That's where you're headed. Infinite abundance right here. Stepping into your relationship. Support is all around you. Walking through the gates of triumph and understanding, okay, just because I walk through these gates of triumph doesn't mean that my pathway is any less narrow. It doesn't mean that my pathway changes. All right? Now for the connection, yes. Where y'all been, embracing enthusiasm. Listen, even though they don't understand, y'all ain't even together right now. Y'all seem like y'all going through whatever, but you still are happy for them. They're still happy for you. That's that right there, that connection is real. So you feel it, they feel it, y'all feel it together. That's not so it's like I don't know what's going on. I'm following my intuition. This is the you two together, okay? And like I said, you have passed over loved ones that are right here holding your hand. Listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Like, thank you for healing. Thank you for growing. Thank you for loving. Thank you for continuing. Thank you for not stopping. And we are here supporting you and guiding you and leading you and helping you. Okay? And they appreciate you saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right? And where you're headed, again, on top of having, you've seen where you're headed, right? So that's why you don't mind taking silent time to yourself, because you're reaching your destination and you guys are going to spend some time together in solitude. Ooh, is what I'm hearing. Renewal, you've had prophecy about this renewal, and your light's going to shine so brightly together. Y'all can't wait to get around each other, okay? But right now, you are in unknown territory, and that's exactly where you need to be, because you're both learning and growing from this space. You're both learning and growing from this energy, right? Yes, and that's why you have blessings that are coming everywhere around you, all right? You just stay tapped into them. Stay tapped into them and keep going forward on your journey. Keep moving forward with passion and courage. Don't let nobody take you for what you already know is yours. All right? It's time for the two of you to expand your horizons and see these miracles that are here for you. You are overcoming obstacles. The more that you two, and that was 22 on the clock, as soon as I said overcoming obstacles, you two are opening up to your spiritual source within each other. Yay, I like it. I like it a lot, a lot. Any messages, spirits? A win-win outcome is forecast. This is because you guys have been doing the work. You have. I'm doing this for the both together, Spirit. Thank you. A personal issue reaches resolution, and your commitment is being tested, okay? Your commitment, take time to breathe. I say breathe and have faith in your dreams. But it's still some adjustments that are happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, all right? Adjustments are required. Adjustments are still happening beyond the veil. And emotions are high, but don't worry. A win-win outcome is forecast for you. Luck is on your side because you are absolutely good enough, okay? So know that conclusions are within reach, but communication is key. Communication. That's not saying go out and make that phone call right now. That's not what I'm saying, okay? Communication. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. So who are you communicating with? Communicate with God. We don't lean into our own understanding anymore, because we understand that we are going a whole new way. We're breaking trails. We're doing things differently. We haven't lived in this life before. Okay? So we're not rushing anything. We are aligning with what we know is to come. The answers that you need are coming, okay? Continue to surrender to the divine. Don't fall back into, I got to know all the answers for myself. You don't need to know all the answers. We're here to just enjoy the journey. We know what's to come, and we're just aligning ourselves with it. Anything that doesn't feel like it's aligning that way or aligning good with our soul, we are releasing it and going the other direction. We have already learned how to do that. You have already learned how to stop and reflect and redirect your energy. We're not going to now forget the lessons that we've learned, right? Okay? All right, Aries. Check it. Whew, that was beautiful. I'm going to end with a believe in your own magic message for you guys. This is for you. Personal you. Because at the end of the day, yes, we listen to romance, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. We are not going to start pouring out of our cup too soon. We are going to listen to our spiritual team. We are going to continue in the direction we've already been going. And knowing that we're healing ourselves and that everything comes into connection when we do what we're supposed to be doing. Justice is coming, is what it says. Card 27, 2 and 7 is 9. They say whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, it most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you and your loved ones. Justice is coming. Okay? I love you so very much. I hope this message helped. Thank you for coming to spend some time with me, all right? I am here. If this resonates with you and you claim it, leave some hearts in the comment section. We hearting it up over here because we believe in ourselves. We believe in the Most High. We believe in our mission on this planet. I love you guys so much. You are awesome. You are doing amazing. Keep going. Don't stop. You got this. I love you so very much. The universe that you are creating is wonderful. Walk in it. Believe in it. Live in it. Be live in it. It's yours. You've done it. Okay?